Welcome back to Lowdown. This is our live show and we have more great content for you guys. This is also our last show of the semester, but we will be back in the fall. Adam, what's been your favorite moment this semester?
I would have to say when we all went to Emily's house. It's whenever we went and watched the Grammys, it was like our first experience in which we all were able to bond. What about you, Shannon Mad Dog Shonk?
Oh, Adam, that's so sweet. I would have to agree, that was the best. But this isn't goodbye yet. We still have great content to bring you guys.
We have Ehlinger. She's a student here at the University of Akron and is part of the baton team. She shows us her moves in this segment.
Hi, my name is Amy Mellinger. I am a freshman here at the University of Akron, and I am a voice performance major, and I am a featured twirler with the band. I've been twirling for 10 or 12 years now. I kind of lost count somewhere in there. And I started twirling because my mom was a twirler at her high school, and so after I figured out that I didn't want to play soccer or basketball or softball or any other sport out there, they were like, you're gonna twirl. And so we put me into a twirling studio, and from there I decided that I wanted to do it for as long as I could, and so then I started twirling for my high school, and now I'm here. My favorite part about twirling is the relationships that I've gotten to make while doing my favorite sport. So 3 of my best friends are the 3 other twirlers in the band, and we all get to come together for 2 hours 3 times a week, plus Saturday football games, and we get to just hang out and do what all 4 of us have grown up doing. One of my favorite experiences twirling at the University of Akron is this one time on the football field. It was a little bit cold out. I think it was homecoming this past year. And so I do this cute little thing where I get rid of my batons and I flick it away with my foot, and usually it only goes 2 feet away, but my leg spazzed out and my baton went flying and hit a camera guy in the face. So that happened. A lot of times twirling ends up taking up more of my time than it probably should, but that's okay in my mind because it's a really good outlet. So when I'm stressed about homework and stuff like that, I get to come to the rec and I get to twirl for an hour and a half or 2 hours. And I might leave feeling dead tired, but I always leave feeling much less overwhelmed and like I can go tackle the rest of my problems. I hope to continue twirling at least until I'm out of college, and hopefully after that I'll continue to teach my daughters someday, or daughter someday, how to twirl, and I get to teach lessons for pretty much as long as I want.
Those were some spectacular moves. I wish I could juggle 3 batons like that.
Maybe one day, Adam. I believe in you.
Thank you, Shannon. Now we have something different to throw at you guys. It's a craft show that takes place in the Akron Art Museum. Locals get together and sell their art to other local people in Akron.
Welcome to Crafty Mart, an indie marketplace right here in Akron, Ohio. Crafty Mart is a biannual market that showcases handcrafted goods made by local independent artisans. Since 2009, Crafty Mart has been hosting its seasonal craft fair, giving local artists and makers a platform to sell their goods. It has even helped attract unique crafters and artisans to the Akron area. Goods include everything from jewelry, cake in a jar, and other items that you probably won't find on your local Target shelf. Crafty Mart not only showcases local goods, but the vendors educate the public about the high degree of effort, skill, and artistry involved in creating handmade goods. Crafty Mart gives home to 75 vendors spread across 3 venues in downtown Akron, including Musica, Akron Art Museum, and the Summit Art Space. For more information on when the next Crafty Mart will be held, visit their website at craftymart.org.
Those were some pretty cool crafts. I love seeing the locals come together like that.
I've said it once and I've said it 1,000 times. Local art is worth buying, so go to things like Crafty Mart and support local artists. Speaking of local artists, we got a chance to go to Highland Square to interview the Violent High Fives, which were much more chill than you might think.
Okay, Violent High Five started, in high school. Me and Richie just kind of passed in the hallway and didn't really know each other that well, but we just had an urge to slap hands very aggressively. And You know, it didn't make much sense at the time, but now full circle.
If you can't tell, high school for us was over a decade ago.
I think my favorite show is right after Porch Rocker. Porch Rocker is this festival that happens in Akron where basically the entire community comes out and you play a show like on people's porches. And that being said, it was so great that there's so many people involved in this that we just invited everyone back to our house afterwards. So all of our favorite bands were here. So we played a show with Meow Meow Kitty, Time Cat, and ourselves.
I would describe our sound as genre neutral and friend music. If you wanted to put us in a corner, we're probably 90s rock.
We're like space metal times lasers
With folk kittens.
plus cats, of course.
Of course, cats.
Multiply that by tractors. Really?
Hopefully our future will include new friends and more high fives.
Yeah.
We mostly plan on just slapping people's hands very aggressively.
I see you.
I love how they describe their genre as friend music.
They were awesome, and I can't wait to see where life takes them. One of them said that they were a student here at the University of Akron.
That's so cool because we have another Spotlight student artist with us next. Her name is Katie and she plays the viola. She's got some serious skills, so see for yourself in this next segment.
Well, hi, my name's Katie and I play the viola. I started when I was in like 4th grade, so I don't know, that's like what, 8 or 9, I think. So yeah, there. I chose the viola because I started out in the flute and I really, really hated it. Like I did not practice. I wanted nothing to do with it. And then I wanted to switch over to the violin, but after I started playing the violin, I didn't like the screechiness. So I took the next level down, which is the viola, and I really liked the rich sound, so I just stuck with that. When I was a junior and senior in high school, I got accepted to play with the Pittsburgh Symphony. I didn't expect to get it. And then they accepted me, and I was last chair my junior year out of 6, and then my senior year I was 2nd out of 7. So I made my way up and I felt it was really amazing. I think the thing I love most about playing is whenever I was in 7th grade, my grandpa passed away, and he was like my #1 supporter of me playing. Like any birthday, any like special event, he would have me play. And whenever he passed away, I noticed a different connection with my viola, and I think that's why I can't give it up. I don't really have a favorite song to play, but I've been trained as a classical musician, so I've kind of strayed more towards that. But recently I've discovered like pop artists, so like playing Ed Sheeran. I like how it's your own style, so like you obviously want it to sound like the people that sing it, but like you can't really follow the notes because they don't either, so you kind of just make it your own song, which is cool.
So much talent. It's amazing to see what people can accomplish with a lot of dedication. Viola is quite the instrument to master at such a young age, like Katie did. And to keep up with it for as long as she did is inspiring.
You're so right, Adam. We're at our last break of our live show. We're doing pretty well, so let's keep it going. Stay where you are and we'll be right back.